What is up, everybody? Santi Walton here. Today, I'm going to react to Season 2, Episode 1 of Invincible. But before we get things started, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content like this coming soon. Yeah, the long-awaited Season 2 of Invincible. It's been 3 years? Am I right on that? Or 2 years? Either way, it's been a while since Season 1 of Invincible. But we did have the Adam Eve special recently, and if you're curious, I did react to that, so like in the top right corner should be like a card to watch the reaction if you want. That was a really good special episode actually, and hopefully it's a kind of like a tease for what's to come in terms of like the animation quality and the action and all that. And so far from what we've seen in the trailers, seems to be the case. Like the animation in the Adam Eve special was definitely a step up. Honestly, I gotta say from season 1. Yeah, I'm someone who hasn't read the comics of Invincible, so I don't really know much about like what's gonna happen in the story after this. So I'm just along for the ride, honestly. Last time on like Invincible, like the end of season 1, yeah, we know it happened. Omni-Man versus Invincible. Yeah, Nolan is just beating Mark down and says like, "Oh, what's 17 more years? I can start over again," because he wants to initiate the plan to prepare Earth for like the Viltrums to come and make Earth join the Empire and all that. But Mark is like still resisting, and I don't know, he still believes in humanity. He believes in his mom, but he's still, I don't know, he believes in his dad and like all of that. Like especially like, oh, what are you gonna have after like 1,000 years or whatever on this planet? He says like, oh, I'd have you, and that caused him, I don't know, to like leave. I don't know if Omni-Man just gave up or whatever, but Alan the alien did say like, oh, like Viltrumites don't usually just give up. So I don't know if like he's gonna come back eventually, and I don't know if he's gonna switch over to Mark's side or what, or another Viltrum is gonna come to try to conquer Earth. I don't know, but hey, I just know it's probably gonna be good because season 1 was incredible in my opinion. But yeah, without further ado, let's just see what's in store for season 2 of Invincible. Let's go. Yo, Immortals fighting Invincible, so he's back. Okay.
So arrogant, just like your father.
Why are they fighting though? Just because he doesn't trust him because that's Omni-Man's son, maybe? Yo, the camera work is so good. Yeah.
Why can't you trust me?
This is definitely a step up, I gotta say, from season 2. Season 1, I mean. Omni-Man is still there?
Yup.
No, this is like a dream, maybe. Omni-Man really came back, or? Oh, jeez. Yo, he's getting in more fatalities. He's about to join Mortal Kombat, so. No, this is fake. Or a dream or something.
Your way out of that.
That's sadistic. If Mark really did that.
I thought he'd see the truth. Like you did.
People of Earth, we know. You all feel like we're the bad guys because my dad and I took over your planet.
No way.
You're going to be part of the Viltrum Empire now.
Like an alternate, like history or something like that, right? Like if Mark actually did go with his dad, I'm guessing.
The more you resist, the worse this gets. We didn't destroy your cities. You destroyed them by fighting back.
You're sounding just like your dad.
And if you still think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm
Invincible.
invincible.
I thought you were gonna do the title card.
We know.
Yo, so they're still playing on loop?
We're the bad guys.
Yeah.
My dad and I took over your planet.
Yeah, I think this might be like another timeline or something. Yeah. If Mark actually did go along with the plan, like, I mean, yeah, they might have just succeeded, actually.
Angstrom, were you followed?
The immortal let them
Angstrom. Oh, Sterling K. Brown.
That's what Rex.
Yo, Eve. This is on like Days of Future Past or something. Hey, speaking of X-Men, got the shirt right here.
Robot!
But oh yeah, and also in this universe, I guess like Robot is like in his like natural body, but like in like a mech suit thing. That's actually kind of cool. That was sick. But I don't think it's gonna do much. Yeah, you're just getting them more angry. Again, according to them, this is your fault for fighting back. You caused the destruction.
Someday, you too will die.
Sure. But you should have died at birth.
Omni-Man is such a tool, but he's such an entertaining character to watch. And J.K. Simmons just kills it in the role. Honestly, the whole voice cast is amazing.
You and your stupid resistance made us kill thousands of innocent people.
Yo, he's just became Omni-Man Jr. for sure now.
I would never kill you, but I can't let you hurt anyone else.
Jeez.
She's not dead, just paralyzed.
Huh. So that's what you were practicing on those protesters last week.
Oh my god. Yo. Just practicing how to paralyze people on protesters.
We need to kill you.
Yes, the murderers.
You sentenced yourself to death when you joined Club Resistance.
Justice.
I hate Mark here.
Justice will come for you.
Way ahead of you. What the hell was that? A portal or something?
Yeah.
Nah, who cares?
Yeah, you guys aren't worried about that? Okay. Mark is actually terrifying as a villain too, to be honest. That's why I so love the fact that he's like a hero. I'm guessing like these are different universes, parallel universe thing, right? Because if he did actually join his dad, well, you see what would happen. Other things were different in the universe, but still, I'm pretty sure it would have ended similarly. I don't know why that's a hard word to say. Now I think we're back in the main timeline here. Yeah, like this is what I want to see, the heroic Mark. You know? Not the corrupted Mark. Corrupted by his dad. Oh boy. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool shot here. Oh, these guys, didn't they work with Machine Head to like... Oh boy, he's having flashbacks. But they worked with the Machine Head, like, right? They're part of the team that like laid a beat down on Mark and like the Guardians. Yo, I wonder if Battle Beast is gonna come back, because he was not someone to play with at all. Like, he could have killed Mark for sure.
For some, the pain will never fade.
Yeah, that was like complete destruction.
In only a few short weeks, crews have been hard at work.
So it's only been a few weeks since the season 1 finale here. Yo, what is Debbie? How must she feel? She seems so utterly devastated after season 1, like learning what Omni-Man was really like, how he really felt about her, how he felt about Mark. She's a really good mom, though. I really hope the best for her, honestly. Yeah, that's the house that exploded. That was the surveying them. R.I.P. to that Donald, a.k.a. Bobby Hill.
Who holds a grudge this long?
The Mauler twins.
We barely gave you a concussion. That means we like you. That means you're a friend.
In their own twisted way, I think he might actually be telling the truth.
New cameras, new guns, new doors, new guards. You ain't going nowhere.
Here comes the portal. It's that Angstrom guy.
Where the hell are we?
Oh, they swapped into that other universe.
He knows.
What's he gonna use the Mauler twins for? Because they're really smart too, so he might like want to use them as muscle and brain.
Let me guess, you can open portals between dimensions.
I mean, I don't like to brag.
But not within the same dimension.
Why do you think that?
Because we're walking. Last time we helped someone else with their very specific problem, it didn't work out so well for us.
Look, I'm a pacifist. I don't hurt people, I don't kill people. I only use my power for good. And working with the two of you is a real ethical and moral stretch for me.
Yeah. I mean, the robot kind of did the same thing, but then he also turned on them and put him back into prison.
Now, I can't force you to help me, but I will leave you here forever if you don't.
Did you hear what happened to me? I feel.
Oh yeah, so what did they think happened to like Nolan? Because his cover is not blown, right? They don't know that he's invincible. I'm guessing they had like a cover story for Nolan.
Sorry, your dad got exploded.
Oh, he exploded in the house.
I can't imagine not ever seeing my dad again, and my dad's a dick. I hear your dad was an okay guy, though.
I know this guy's trying to be like a cool guy now, but yeah, he's still causing harm, even though he doesn't realize it.
See, I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole!
Or was that just performative on his part?
Yeah, it's fine.
Here's Amber, the internet's favorite character.
You didn't kill those people, Mark. Omni-Man did.
But I didn't save them.
You can't put that on you.
You stopped your dad and saved the planet.
Yes, Amber's right here.
You don't owe anyone anything.
I mean, you can still try to make things better, Mark, but yeah, the whole thing isn't like your fault. Don't put it on you, you know? This is your dad's fault.
But you also went through an emotional tumble dryer, and I need to know your head stopped spinning before I let you back in the game, so no. Not yet.
I mean, Cecil's right here as well.
I don't need your permission to be a superhero.
Mark, listen to these people.
Yeah, who else said that to me?
Ooh.
I'm not my dad.
He might have his temper, though.
Some real time off. You need it.
Mm-hmm. Listen to the people around you that care about you, Mark. Oh, I thought that was like a thwomp sound effect, like from Mario Brothers.
It's not going well, sir.
Bobby Hill's alive?
I could really use Invincible.
Is there like twins or a clone, or he was a robot version of him? Because he definitely got his spine crushed and then he exploded the house.
Piece of shit! Don't call me that! I'm the giant!
Yeah, no need for name calling, Rex.
Based on his speech patterns and vocabulary,
The giant seems to have the mental capacity of an 8-year-old.
Maybe we can buy him some comics or something.
Hey, nice one, Ray.
I don't care how old he is.
Oh yeah, Samson has his powers back. That's cool. So this guy's just basically throwing a big tantrum, right?
We can neutralize him there without endangering him.
He just needs to be put in timeout.
Blow up Rudy's charges!
Yeah, but they really are working like a team. Alright, that's good to see.
What happened?
I don't know. I couldn't move. My heart was racing.
Anxiety?
That's
Or fear?
Before all this was just a video game for you.
Yeah, that is true.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Just like the first time you used the toilet.
Alright, I guess that's an apt analogy, I guess, Monster Girl.
Recognize this?
That's one of our somatic encoders.
I based it off your design.
Wow, so he used like the Mahler twins like research and design to build his own stuff. That's cool. So in some way, the Mahler twins might help save the world, maybe.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access...
Oh, it's like something he was born on. I thought maybe he invented a technology. Alright, so that's his power.
Remember that world-changing battle between Omni-Man and Invincible a month ago? In most other dimensions, they teamed up and took over the planet.
So this is one of the few times Mark actually didn't go with his dad.
Each dimension has something unique and valuable. Technologies beyond our understanding. New ways of thinking. All our problems, famine, war, climate change, cancer, have been solved somewhere else.
Interesting.
I'll help our world first, of course. Then everywhere else. I can save billions upon trillions of lives.
Hopefully this guy kind of puts money where his mouth is, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, like with that sort of power, you can easily do bad things as well. So, I don't know, I hope this guy is who he says and actually...
The family.
Whoa. They, I guess. All of his variants, I guess, to use Marvel terminology.
They're all alternate versions of...
Yo, and they're clones, and these are like alternate versions of him. This is actually kind of cool.
Help me do this, and I'll give you any single dimension you want, as long as you promise not to hurt anyone.
We want one with no superheroes. And a population that thinks we're gods.
Oh, come on, Mallard. One of these, I don't know, one of these might not have good intentions. Like I said, there's a lot of different dimensions. Who knows if like all of them are good, you know, or are gonna want to do things for the common good. Olga is here.
The back door was open, so I let myself in.
What is she doing back though? Oh, is she gonna feel some kind of way that her husband killed her, I want to say fiance, right? Red Rush?
I was there just last year with Nolan.
That is why I came to visit.
Okay, so she's here to support Debbie, hopefully.
When I saw you with that knife, I thought...
Really? I would never. Too obvious. Poison would be much better.
Yeah, maybe it's too soon to joke about that. I don't know.
I know Nolan lied to you. You were hurt as badly as I was.
He almost killed Mark. Said I didn't matter, that I was a pet. 20 years, and I was a goddamn fucking pet.
I don't know if it means much, but I think Nolan actually did care for his family. I really do believe he did, but man, saying that she was like a pet, that must be rough to hear. But I don't know, some people love their pets more than they love other members of their family. Why am I trying to defend him anyways?
I'm gonna go to my room.
You can't help him until you help yourself.
Yeah, that's why they tell you, like, put on your own oxygen mask before you help others. And it kind of is true a lot of the time.
Takedowns take too long and the public pays the price.
No, Cecil's actually right here. I thought they were, like, working well together, but yeah. All that doesn't matter if, like, the public is still getting hurt, you know?
And I'm instituting a change.
Immortal is back, and he's, like, the new... Wow.
A couple thousand years of experience should turn things around.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that they'll just try to get him back into action.
Was he waiting for his cue? You were, weren't you? Like, just over there or something?
I don't think Immortal's gonna play with that, Rex. I'd shut up.
The team needs more muscle. Meat, bulletproof.
New heroes.
Most obvious name ever. Bulletproof?
I do everything you wish you could. And that's rich coming from a guy called Rexplode.
His voice sounds familiar. I can't pin it right now, but he sounds familiar. But yeah, Rexplode isn't that good either.
First session is in 30 minutes. Dismissed.
It makes sense he's in charge. Wasn't he literally Abraham Lincoln at one point? He led the nation through the Civil War, so I'm sure he can lead the Guardians.
Cecil's right. My leadership has been suboptimal, and that's a problem.
And it's admirable to know like when like you need to step back and like I don't know, do what's best for like the whole team and the greater good, honestly. So.
Hey, stranger.
Eve.
Oh.
I wonder if she'll ever go back to the Guardians. Because I don't know. She's super powerful, but she's helped people in her own way, so that's alright with me.
So?
Especially in like the Adam Eve special, we saw like her true potential. She hasn't really shown that off ever again, really. She's like way more powerful than I think she even remembers.
You're not your dad, Mark. We all know that. The whole world knows that.
Cecil doesn't.
So prove him wrong.
I'll follow orders. I'll let you make all the calls. Just put me back out there.
Energy levels just went off the chart.
Someone get this kid an earpiece.
Alright. You gotta prove yourself here, Mark, though. You can't mess this one up. Who knows? He might put you on the Guardians.
You know who else could have pulled this off? No one in a million different dimensions.
That's actually, that might be true, yeah. You had to come to these two specific people. That's definitely gonna feed their ego. Yeah, that's really cool. Like connecting all the machines together from different dimensions to power it up.
1,000 minds synchronized.
Yeah, so this is just like a major scale of like their processor where they like put the minds together, like to make the clones and all that.
Once we start the process, it's impossible to stop. At these power levels, severe brain damage would be the least of your problems.
This might backfire. I don't know. That many minds into like one body. I mean, this process killed like Rudy's original body, and this is like way at a way bigger scale now. No, Mark, do not stop the process. If he does, like that might just like make things worse. I think just it's better to just let it finish. Honestly.
Invincible, you don't understand.
Yeah, he's trying to save everybody.
This is for the greater good.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. Yo, all the different Mahler variants.
Other us's?
Ah,
we were special.
He knew how to play you guys. You guys had that big ego. This is really cool. Oh, not the bare foot in the face. All these different dimensions and none of the Mullers were ever wear shoes.
Don't kill him. Shut up and enjoy the show.
He's gonna stop the process maybe because he's the one. I mean, this is the one Invincible that can maybe stop the other Invincibles.
We're almost done.
He's gonna stop the process.
Build my utopia with blood.
The process isn't gonna finish.
You'll kill us all.
Oh, yo, this got incinerated. So the Maulers are just dead, I'm assuming, right? Even the ones from this dimension. Invincible survived, and maybe the main Angstrom survived too, I'm guessing. Oh, now you guys show up, yeah. What, was there traffic on the way?
He really is invincible.
The way they keep playing with, like, usually like in season 1, they cut to the title screen whenever they're about to say Invincible.
Have you eaten?
No, I guess I forgot.
I'll make dinner.
Mark's being a good son right here. Yeah, Debbie needs your help too, Mark. You guys both need each other.
Hey, Immortal. Thanks for the support today.
He doesn't trust you.
Cecil thinks you're on our side.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
I mean, you can't blame Immortal for not trusting Mark. Oh, that's the end of the episode? Okay. Yeah, I think, like, yeah, they had the post-credit scenes again. Yeah, Angstrom had to survive, right? Oh! Yo. He, like, half survived. One of the Muller twins. Giant brain, maybe? Oh. Yeah.
You did that to yourself. And this to me.
He did this. It made me a freak. I ruined everything.
Now he's gonna be against this Invincible for sure.
Millions died because of him. Your brain scrambled. You've lost track of what memories are yours and which come from the others.
That's true, because in most of the universes, Mark joined Omni-Man and killed people, so... Man, he's the person that would have had the most understanding. He was a pacifist, but now I'm not so sure.
I need revenge.
Yep.
I need to make him pay. I won't rest until I've killed.
Invincible. Yo, splattered in... Oh, everything's covered in blood now. And he's cracking. Alright, so that was the season 2 premiere of Invincible. Yeah, what a really cool episode. Things just... The stakes just completely went up. Now they're introducing like a multiverse thing. Like everything's doing multiverse stuff. But this might have just been in the comics. I know the comics came out maybe like 20 years ago, so they're not like on the... I'm not accusing them of being on the trend of getting on the multiverse like thing, trend or anything like that. But yeah, even Invincible is going into the multiverse now. Yeah, the character of Angstrom is really interesting. The fact that, yeah, it started off, I assumed it was like a dream sequence, but no, it's like another dimension where Mark and Omni-Man actually teamed up together, and apparently, according to Angstrom, in most dimensions, that's how it went down. This is one of the few ones where Invincible resisted him, his dad, and now he's, the fact that he doesn't know which memories are which now, and like everything has been scrambled up in his brain. He didn't want to kill Invincible. He didn't want to start his utopia with blood, as he said. He was a pacifist, but now not so sure about that anymore. Yeah, he was gonna be a hero, and now he might be another villain, or he might still think he's the hero because he thinks like if he takes down Invincible, then yeah, like that won't happen to like the dimension, at least this dimension, you know. But also part of it's in revenge. Like he said he made me a freak and all this stuff like that. He did this, but really I put most of the blame on the Maulers, like not stopping and just trying to kill Invincible, even though Angstrom didn't want that. But yeah, other than that, like yeah, the animation is beautiful. Like I didn't think the season 1 animation was like terrible or anything, but this is definitely a noticeable step up in my opinion. Kind of like what we saw with the Adam Eve special. Continue to really enjoy. Yeah, we got some of J.K. Simmons there with like the other dimension Omni-Man. So that's one way to have J.K. Simmons still on the show. We didn't even think the main universe Omni-Man isn't going to come back anytime soon, or who knows, he might come back sometime. But yeah, we're seeing like the aftermath of that. And yeah, you really feel the repercussions, especially personally, like for Debbie and Mark. They must be just emotionally devastated from that, like learning about who Nolan really is and what he has done and what he plans to do, or planned to do. Who knows what his plans are now. The voice cast continues to be really great. Steven Yeun is perfect as like both. Like the two different versions of Invincible we saw. Like the one that was saying like, oh, trust me, this is the right way, like you should join Omni-Man. I didn't understand at first. Almost like the sadistic part of him. Kind of like what Nolan has. Like, I don't know, Mark's still, even our Mark, I think has a little piece of that inside of him. He has some of that temper. He has some of that, you know, within him, but he just needs to put himself in check, and he needs to have the right people around him influencing him, and yeah. I definitely understand why Immortal doesn't trust him, but I just want things to work out for Mark, and I want him to do the right thing. In the end, the new Guardians, Immortal's now the new head of the Guardians. Cecil thinks that Rudy, robot, right, as we knew him before, is not being an effective leader. They're causing like too much damage to the public. They're not being as efficient as they should be. So he has Immortal be the new head of the Guardian. They resurrect him, just like I thought they would after Omni-Man kills him once again at the end of season 1. And we have a new member called Bulletproof. Like during the reaction, he sounded familiar, but in the credits I saw that it was Jay Farrell. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure. Or maybe they showed it and I just missed it. Like, what exactly is his power? Is it just that he's invulnerable or what? But I was a little bit with Rex. That name isn't that creative, but I don't know. Rexplode isn't great either, but at least it's more creative than just Bulletproof. You know what I mean? But man, they just opened a whole can of worms with this whole like multiverse, other dimension thing. Yeah, I'm assuming Angstrom and maybe the remaining Mauler. I don't know which of the twin survived, but they might work together. I don't know, but especially if he has like, all the memory of all the other cells, and he might have like their knowledge. Like he might be even smarter than he was before. He has all their knowledge, all their memories, and all that. And they have at least one Mauler left. Yeah, all the ones that came seem to just been incinerated. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens next. I know they're splitting the season in two, so there's only 3 more episodes in this like first half of the season. Then they're gonna take a break. It's gonna come back next year. But really enjoyed the season premiere. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Catch you all next time. Bye.